Welcome. Discover in this video 50 rare historical photos that were hidden or forgotten by historians. Tell me in the comments which one shocked you the most. Two men testing bulletproof vests the safest way they knew how, by shooting each other while wearing them. A meeting of the Fat Men's Club in New York around 1930, where you had to weigh at least 200 pounds to join. Gladys Roy and Ivan Unger playing tennis on top of a flying plane at 3,000 feet, just for fun. Photographer Jack Riley walking casually atop the 74-story Bank of Manhattan building during its construction in 1929. A typical children's playground in 1908 at Tompkins Square Park filled with ladders and poles, no safety measures at all. Floats from the 1939 Macy's Day Thanksgiving Day Parade featuring some truly bizarre balloon characters. Before car washes, vehicles would drive through circular water pools in an invention called the auto wash bowl. Marcia Pinkenfield, the winner of the Most Beautiful Child in America contest in 1927, posing proudly with her trophies. Contestants of the World's Most Beautiful Legs competition in 1951 wearing identical ghost-like sheets. Pilot Charles Gondorfroy flying his plane directly through the Arc de Triomphe in Paris in 1919. A baby sitting calmly among baby alligators at a California alligator farm, just another day in early America. A horse leaping over a table of soldiers casually eating lunch during training. Soldiers after World War I forming a massive horse's head as a tribute to the fallen animals of battle. Over 20,000 men creating a living photograph of President Woodrow Wilson using their bodies. Two Tour de France riders sharing a cigarette during the 1927 race. A 1950s fad known as phone booth stuffing, where groups tried to fit as many people as possible into one booth. People boarding a blimp as a normal means of travel, a short-lived luxury. Police German shepherds staying perfectly still while a cat walks in front of them during obedience training. A lab technician hired to observe couples kissing to test the durability of lipstick. Beautician Max Factor testing his beauty calibrator, a strange metal contraption to measure facial symmetry. The Auto Thriller, a roller coaster-style track designed for cars, reaching dangerous speeds. The Michelin Man once appeared with a band of other terrifying Michelin men playing instruments together. Johnny Eck, born without a lower body, became a beloved sideshow performer and film actor. A circus performer wrestling an alligator inside a tank of water. Inventor H.L. Bowden showing off his deep-sea diving suit, more terrifying than practical. Danish tailor Christian Troelstrup covering his entire building with over 1,000 coats to attract customers. A French church completely filled with sandbags during World War I to protect it from bombings. Egyptian-themed gas pumps in the 1920s England, inspired by the discovery of King Tut's tomb. Police transporting prisoners in motorcycle sidecar cages, not exactly comfortable. Civil War veteran Jacob Miller, who was shot between the eyes and lived another 17 years. Jacques Planté, the first hockey goalie to wear a mask in 1959, a decision that changed the sport forever. English babies during World War II fitted with massive baby-sized gas masks. A.L. Khan posing next to a 5,000-pound manta ray he caught off the coast of Florida in 1933. The Dale Creek Bridge in Wyoming so unstable that trains slowed to 4 miles per hour just to cross safely. A baby's car seat from the 1950s, a metal frame loosely placed on the back seat. That same seat in use with a baby eating in the front of a moving car, no seatbelt in sight. Zach T. Wilcox, the man with the world's longest beard in 1922, proudly posing beside it. An early electric hair dryer that looked more like a medieval torture device than a beauty tool. One of New York City's first tour buses from 1904, completely open with no walls or safety rails. The Brewster armor suit, one of the earliest attempts at full body armor for World War I. President Lyndon B. Johnson driving an amphibious car straight into a lake to surprise his guests. Inventor Joe Gilpin riding a motorized surfboard in 1948, wearing a full suit and hat. Actress Jessie Matthew posing with her enormous feathered showgirl headdress. Wilma Smith, the Queen of the Vineyards in 1930, buried up to her neck in grapes for a photo shoot. Baseball legend Lou Gehrig auditioning for the role of Tarzan, but being rejected for having legs too big. Public urinals known as pissoirs lining the streets of early 1900s France. The car used by Walter Arnold when he received the world's first speeding ticket in 1896 for going 8 miles per hour. A ship painted in dazzle camouflage used in World War I to confuse enemy targeting. A champagne inspector wearing a protective mask to avoid injuries from exploding bottles. Peanut vendors wearing full suits covered entirely in peanuts to promote their products.